Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, before we get started with this very important analysis today, let me take this opportunity to thank all viewers who have and continue to support the work of this channel in one way or another. And by the way, to support us is very easy. All you need to do is like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed to our channel before. Now let's get on to this analysis. Rachel SHEBESH is the reason why I decided to bring this analysis.
And we recognize Your Excellency. Let that not be told. I have never sat with you and thought of you as a Kamba. Never. Not even one day. Every time I see Kalonzo Musyoka, I see a voice of reason. And I want
Rachel SHEBESH, one of the most loyal, most trusted and fierce politicians within UHURU cycle, came back from what we can comfortably call political vacation and joined Kalonzo Musyoka in one of the Mount Kenya Meet the People rallies. And by the way, I listened to Rachel SHEBESH speech and when she was releasing some very, very important message to Kalonzo Musyoka and to the people who had attended that event. Rachel SHEBESH appeared to be delivering a message from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So let's first of all listen to what Rachel SHEBESH was saying.
Aduri arorere muriega kejali gethweri no good kali muno, because I want you to understand me, Your Excellency. I first want to apologize for being late. It's not normally in my nature to be late, so I really want to apologize. And I was really hoping nipewe opportunity hata kama nimechelewa, because niko na point. Na point ni simple. Your Excellency, we have supported you for many years as political leaders. Mko wengi, mmeshikana, mahali ingine mnawachana, mnashikana tena. Hiyo ndio siasa na tunaelewa. And we recognize Your Excellency. Let that not be told. I have never sat with you and thought of you as a Kamba. Never. Not even one day. Every time I see Kalonzo Musyoka, I see a voice of reason. The day that Martha Karua was named the running mate of Raila Odinga, if Kalonzo Musyoka was not a man of reason and a man of principle, yes, and a man of holding the country together, yes, Kalonzo angetuacha hata kuna mali tungetembea. Let us look at what Kalonzo brought to Azimio and why he seated here. Tenda komera atiriri nimurajigua ndarire andurire ya tware na Uhuru tutikona mugikwe uringi na njuga guguo muthuri athuri mutikauge ta drauga ugu no ni ndionaga kaundu kauga gioka naru. It is time for the rest of the country. Na tondu riu ni muonire tutiendetwo eto ithe tutiehenirwo ni twendetwo mwena uyu we thirikari ne hiyo andu mararira atia ha he andu mokerire tene ne tuwe. We don't have a problem. We are all back now as a community under the leadership of our elders. Tukunyeke RUTO. But I'm telling you, we cried and we cried. And Jubilee na Uhuru Kenyatta. Tupiga, please, let us not do what? Divide. Because the moment we are divided, then we are taken advantage of. Na neitwe turarera gukira atu angi kana ugo mutioyi. I want to tell you, Your Excellency, I'm glad you have come here today. And I want to ask your permission. And you can ask your brother. As members of Jubilee, we want to work with you. We want to work with you. Because we believe in the friendship you have with our leader, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. We believe in the respect you continue to hold for Raila Amolo Odinga. We want to work with you. But when we work with you, we want to tell you the truth. I know there has been negotiation. I know that our Azimio leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, is being supported to go to the AU. I know there is an article report of some negotiations that were done. But Your Excellency, there is a cadre of people in this country who are called Gen X and some millennials. I keep saying this, sijui kwa nini mnisikii waheshimiwa. Na siamanga hii kitu na tumotirajiwa. Kuna vijana hawaelewi hizo vitu. And those will be the main voters come 2027. Walk with us, come and listen to the wisdom of the wazes. But I ask you kindly, that forgotten group, and it is forgotten, remember it. Because they don't think tribal. They have no time for tribal politics. The way we brought them up, we took them to school. They are not like the ones who can cheat kitambo ati unamwambia sijui nani amesema. No. Many of these young people hakupiga kura. Kana mtu mnyaga huo. Yegere na anakemata kirie kura na nekwa. Na nemame nyangade azimio. Na nemame nyaga azimio eguyagete nego heyogete. Na no matire da komenya matie kirie kura. My point is this. We must change the thinking of this generation, Your Excellency. And I'm asking you to take the lead. Because there is an opportunity there and we don't want to lose it.
For those who don't know Rachel Shebesh, she's one of those CSs who served in Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's government, and she served as the Chief Administrative Secretary of the Ministry of Public Service and Gender. Mind you, CAS has been abolished by the courts lately because RUTO did not abide by the courts, so that's the reason why courts stopped this position in this regime. But the previous regime, I think the number was around 2022 there, between 20 to 22. So the courts allowed it, but then the court termed it illegal. Now in this regime, they were given up to 22, but they again went ahead and recruited almost 53, 54 there. CAS members. So that's why the courts decided to now abolish it completely. So Rachel Shebesh came back with a bold message that to me appeared as Uhuru speaking to Kalonzo and the Mount Kenya people not to be cheated in the forthcoming elections. But somewhere in the midst of her speech, she acknowledged the fact that youths failed to vote as expected during the general elections, where youths were expected to vote for Azimio, but they did not vote in their numbers. So this is what Rachel Shebesh has decided to delve in. I was telling you that she is one of the most trusted, most loyal Jubilee leaders. If I may take you back last year, I think somewhere there in May 11th, 2023, there is something that Rachel Shebesh said, and this message, she passed it directly to RUTO, because back then there was some kind of a story that RUTO was secretly attacking the first family, the former first family, that is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's family and and Mama Ngina's family. So you see, these are two, we can say two families, but they exist as one family again, because two presidents, Jomo Kenyatta and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So that's why I call them two first families. But we all know that Mama Ngina is the mother of Uhuru Kenyatta. So we can say it's one family, two families, however way you pleased. But that time, there was talk that RUTO was attacking this family. So Rachel Shebesh surfaced in the midst of these attacks and decided to release a statement or a message to RUTO. And this is what she said. She said, "It is unfortunate that the government that is failing has no other business but to target Uhuru Kenyatta. And so I am saying to my friend," because that is what he calls himself, "My friend, you are targeting Uhuru Kenyatta. Bring it on. Bring it on." So that's what Rachel Shebesh said back then. So in this latest video that I just shared, Rachel Shebesh was saying that it is a high time that people supported Kalonzo Musyoka, and it's a high time that all Kenyans rallied around Kalonzo Musyoka. And she also went further to say that Uhuru has full blessings on Kalonzo Musyoka. There is something also that Shebesh mentioned there, which I don't know whether Rigathi Gachagua would agree with, but she talked about, though she said it in Kikuyu, but I could pick some words there. She meant that it is time that the Kikuyu community supported another community. Now, if you look at that message, And you compare it with what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta said, I mean, when he was campaigning for Raila. Uhuru said back then that it was high time that Kikuyus supported another community. So this message Rachel Shebesh seems to be making about their community supporting another community. Personally, I think that's why I was saying that I could see Uhuru speaking through Shebesh. So Uhuru was delivering a message through Shebesh. Personally, that's what I could make from it. 2 days ago, I mean, I don't know whether you watched this video, but there's a video that surfaced about Kalonzo Musyoka being made a Kikuyu elder, by the Akikuyu Council of Elders. So that message was also bold message to the camp of Rigathi, the camp of Ndindi Nyoro, and I think it must have hit William Ruto that things were not going as expectedly, because that event where the Agikuyu elders crowned Kalonzo Musyoka as the Kikuyu leader, that message is so strong. This is akin to what happened during Azimio campaigns, because during Azimio campaigns, Raila was also crowned a Kikuyu elder. That is when now even Sabina Chege decided to now give Raila Amolo Odinga a sport shoe so that he could climb the Mount Kenya, the mountain, The idea was very simple, that he was given an opportunity to now campaign in the mountain. But of course, we know back then there was a lot of animosity on the ground. There was a lot of political tension in Mount Kenya, and the declaration that had been made was that Raila was no chance. Of course, we know that the results which were pronounced by Chebukati did not reflect what was voted, the votes in Mount Kenya, the votes which were supposed to go to Azimio. So that was not the correct reflection. But of course, also people suspected a trend in Mount Kenya where votes were suppressed. That is something that is available in the public domain. So Kalonzo Musyoka has been given a similar opportunity to also campaign in Mount Kenya, because now he has been made a Kikuyu elder. So the fact that Rachel Shebesh has been enjoined in this campaign of Kalonzo Musyoka is a boost to Kalonzo Musyoka campaign team, a major boost. So I don't know whether you agree with me, but personally, the message that Shebesh delivered there, to me, appeared to be a Uhuru message, a message that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was delivering through Shebesh. That is what I personally see, ladies and gentlemen. So you can just go below the comment section there and tell us what you think about Rachel Shebesh remarks, and whether you think there is going to be value addition in terms of the campaign of Kalonzo Musyoka, especially in the Mount Kenya. So perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.